Hi friends, welcome to your practice. Welcome to my channel. My name is Abby and I have a very grounding, centering, foundational practice planned for us in this quick video. So what that's going to look like is you won't need any props. We're going to move through a lot of the foundational poses of your yoga practice basically. So this is a great class for beginners if you want to get familiar with some of the most commonly used yoga poses that you would probably see in a class wherever in the world you are. This is also great for anybody who's just really needing to create their own sense of comfort. If you are needing to feel grounded, to steady yourself, body, mind, spirit, this is a great practice for you. Let's get started in child's pose. So come onto your hands and knees. Knees can be as close together or far apart as you'd like, toes touching. Sit the hips back and let your upper body fall forward. Your forehead may or may not meet the ground. Either way is fine. Let's just take a few breaths here. Choosing to center right from the start. Recognizing that there's always going to be noise outside of us, inside the mind. And it's not necessarily about making the noise stop, but maybe it's more about learning how to dance with the noise as if it was music. Don't judge it, just be with it. Lift yourself up into tabletop on all fours. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Spread your fingers out wide and press into your fingertips here, so we're not just dumping all the weight in the heels of the hands. Now, cat-cow. We inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, lift the chin, and you might look up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, curl the spine, and draw your chin towards your chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 3 more rounds of breath like this. Come back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands toward the top of your mat and lean forward, shoulders over the wrists. So kind of like we're in a modified plank. You might scoot your knees a little closer together. Take another breath in here. On the exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose, lift the chest, shoulders roll back. Exhale, lower down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, cobra, press into the hands. Squeeze shoulder blades down. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Press back to tabletop. Use your core. Tuck the toes under and lift the hips towards the sky, downward facing dog. Let your knees bend as much as they want to. Downward dog is, for the most part, about lengthening your spine and getting a stretch in the hamstrings for most of us. That means we need to bend our knees. Focus on sending your tailbone to the sky. And you're still pressing into your fingertips, weight evenly distributed between your hands. 1 more breath here. Scoot your feet closer together and send the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee and open the hip. Allow yourself to take space. Don't think about this too much. Very slowly, step the right foot in between your hands. Runner's lunge. Stay right here with your back knee lifted at first. You're a little bit light in the hands. The legs are doing the work. And just move the hips around a little bit, maybe up, down, side to side. Drop your back knee down. Low lunge, reach your arms up towards the sky. Take another breath in. Exhale, drop your hands, sit your hips back and straighten your right leg. Flex the toes up towards the sky. Inhale, low lunge again, reach your arms up, open the heart. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. One more time, back and forth. Hold your half splits. You might not be sitting all the way back like I am. You might be lifted, that's perfectly fine. Take one more round of breath here. Oh my gosh, I have so many fuzzies. I can't tell where they're coming from. And bend into the right knee again. Press firmly into your hands, tuck your back toes under, and step back to plank pose or tabletop. Hold it and breathe. Take one more breath in. Exhale, slowly lower halfway down or to the belly. This is called chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, drop the hips, open the heart, or up dog by pressing the tops of the feet into the ground and lifting the knees. Squeeze the quads. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Flip the feet, hips to the sky. That little sequence is called a vinyasa. We'll do one again in a minute. Left leg goes to the sky. Bend the knee and open up. Left foot steps in between the hands. Runner's lunge. Take a couple of breaths right here. Feel free to move around. Drop your back knee. Low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, half splits. Two more times, back and forth. Take it slow. Move with your breath. Hold this last half splits. Bend into your left knee again. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, step back to plank or tabletop. Take a breath. And then we have our vinyasa. We inhale in our plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands, allowing your knees to bend as much as they need to. And take your feet a little bit wide toward the edges of the mat. Forward fold. You might lace a hand through each elbow, sway side to side. Now turn the heels inward slightly, toes pointing out. Bend the knees and drop your hips. Malasana, yogi squat. Hands at the heart center. Use your elbows to help press the knees open. And then the crown of the head is reaching toward the sky. Our spine is long. And though your arms are here to sort of help with the shape, if you were to move your arms, the legs, they don't cave in. Nothing changes. You're still using your glutes, your hips to keep your hips and your knees open. One more breath here. Then press into your heels, stand all the way up. Turn your toes to point straight ahead. Reach your arms up towards the sky, mountain pose, Tadasana. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Shoulders roll back, draw the belly in. This is our last little bit of heat right here. Spread out the toes, feel into all four corners of your feet. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands to the shins, flat back, shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. Now bend your knees and just come all the way down into a seat. Don't mind my little fuzzies on my toes. With your legs out in front of you, bend the knees, right ankle to the left knee, figure four or seated pigeon pose. You can stay like this or scoot your left foot a bit closer to you. Try to press into your hands and draw the chest closer to the leg. And I always think swaying side to side a little bit feels nice. Feel some different parts of the right hip opening, loosening. And then let this shape of the legs fall all the way down to the left side of your space. So you'll lift your right hand, your right foot meets the ground. Use your left arm to hug the right leg and twist to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Do your best to relax your right butt cheek down toward the ground. Now release the twist, come back to the middle, and we will switch out the legs. Left ankle to the right knee. Let the legs fall to the right. Sit yourself up. Right arm hugs the leg as you twist to the left. Relax the left hip and the left glute. And come back to the center, undo the legs, let them go out long, and lay all the way onto your back. Then draw your knees in towards your chest, rock side to side. And you can stay just like this or happy baby pose. So you can grab the backs of the knees or big toes or outside edges of the feet to open the hips. Draw the shoulders down and press your low back into the mat. You might extend one leg while you're here, then the other. And release the legs all the way out long into your final posture. Shavasana, palms open toward the sky, a symbol of receiving. And as you lay here and you let yourself just be held by the earth beneath you, you imagine that whatever it is you need is coming from the sunshine above you that you imagine, real or imagined. Patience, abundance, self-love, trust, whatever you need, it's covering you right here. And your palms are open, your heart is open, just ready to receive it all. You can pause the video if you would like more time here. Otherwise, we will finish with 3 cleansing breaths together. So on your current breath, inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. And exhale, let it go out the mouth. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale, sigh. Last one. Now begin to roll over onto one side of the body, doesn't matter which. And just hold yourself in a fetal posture. You can use your bottom arm like a pillow. And take a moment to give yourself some gratitude for the time and the effort that you spent here. And press yourself up into a comfortable seat. You might close down the eyes here if you're comfortable with that, and bring the hands together at the heart center into Anjali Mudra. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your practice and for being part of mine. The student and the teacher in me honors the student and the teacher in you. Om Shanti 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 Om. Wonderful job, y'all. I hope you feel good. I hope you feel grounded in yourself and much more calm and collected. If you want to see more practices like this, maybe even longer ones like this, I have very similar flows to this one in 45-minute format, hour-long format, and a bunch more to come, like yoga lattes, restorative yoga, workshops and things, continuing education for instructors if that's something you are interested in, if you're a teacher taking this practice. And you can find all of those things on my Patreon. I will put the link below, and you will also see it right here on the screen in just a moment. I hope to see you there. You can always join as a free member if you want to just keep up with what I'm creating, but there's a lot of great content on there, and I'm so excited for what's to come. So thank you again for being here, y'all. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you next time.